Uh, hey everybody, listen, I'm having a bit of, writer's block today. I mean, I finally finished my biology test corrections, which I was actually talking about in the last review, but I still have a global essay to finish up, and honestly, I don't have a lot of time, but considering the fact I'm on writer's block in my movie reviews right now, because I just finished The Odd Life of Timothy Green, and I don't know what to review next. And speaking of reviewing, I'm just going to review the next My Little Pony episode just so I can get my writer's block out of the way. Oh yes, and I forgot to mention the episode is called Fall Weather Friends. Alright, let's begin. So this episode begins with Rainbow Dash and Applejack playing a game of...
Not a bad pick for a pony who works with her hair loud.
Oh yeah? Think you can do better, cowgirl?
I know I can. Oh, for Pete's sake.
Looks like this Pegasus can fish better than the workhorse. The object of the game is to get the closest to the stake.
Alright,
yeah.
alright. You got another throw there, girl. Yeah. Wow, Rainbow.
Horseshoe fail.
You couldn't hit a barn door with that kind of throw.
Yeah. I still have the closest throw, Apple Snack. Just try to be.
And by try,
Huh?
hey, she did.
Besides, you're a mighty good athlete. I'm just better.
All right, Applejack. You think you're the top athlete in all Ponyville?
Well, I was gonna say in all of Equestria, but that might be gilding a little.
And I think I'm the top athlete. So let's prove it.
Prove what?
I challenge you to an Iron Pony competition. A series of athletic contests to decide who's
So,
what and for
basically an Iron Pony competition, sort of like a mini version of the Olympics. Like, basically, it's like the ponies' version of the Olympics.
my little
Fast forward to Steam, and Twilight and Spike are here, and they try to explain what's going on.
an Iron Pony competition.
Oh my god, I just sat through people completing their sentences. I don't need this happening again.
And I'm here to, I don't know. Why is she here? To be our judge and keep score.
Right. Someone's got to record my awesomeness for the history book.
You know, I'm starting to realize over time I actually find Rainbow Dash to be tolerable. Considering the fact that she actually has actual talent that I forgot to bring up, I actually find her to be more tolerable than I did in the past few episodes.
Let the game begin!
So, I guess this event's supposed to be... Yeah, I have no clue. So basically Applejack runs around the barrels, but...
Time, but
17 seconds. You're kidding. That breaks my record for last year's rodeo. But you got a 5-second penalty for nudging the barrel.
Yeah. Survey says... Bullshit! Okay, I'm sorry, I call bullshit on that. I know it's supposed to be a contest, but I think they get a 5-second penalty if they knock over for the barrel. Well, she just nudged it. Okay, if it was a nudge, okay, I don't care if it's a nudge. If it was a 2-second penalty, I can buy that. But 5-second penalty is for when the barrel is knocked over. Trust me, I've played enough Hot Wheels to understand.
Nuts and shoes. Still, that's 22 seconds.
Okay, so Rainbow Dash gets up to the plate, and she actually does faster.
Fancy hookwork there, Rainbow. Thanks, but I couldn't have been as fast as you. What was the time on that, Spike? 18 seconds. 18 seconds? Rainbow, are you sure you're not secretly a rodeo pony?
Rainbow Dash wins the barrel lead.
The barrel leave.
Can't believe I won. Yeah, well, don't you go getting used to it.
Oh gee, I wonder who's going to win this contest.
Matter respectable, but let me show you how it's really done.
Ooh, what a shocker.
Here's a apple bucking.
Yeah, seriously, was there any surprise in that contest?
Yep.
Why me?
Go!
Abuse the baby dragon.
Ouch.
Ready for another pony ride?
Yes.
Go!
Let's use the baby dragons. It's funny.
I lose.
Oh boy, yeah, fuck it. As I'm even trying, there is pretty much the contents go back and forward, and they actually show off Applejack and Rainbow Dash's attributes in each review,
These things.
showing off their strengths and their talents of what they do. So really much each event's kind of like a flip-flop. And ooh. Oh yes, and I guess they still have their arm wrestle, so I guess that was like the second round.
Ladies and gentlemen, at the halfway point, the competitors are tied at 5-5.
Who are you talking to?
Them.
So I guess overtime, every pony in town must have gone.
96, 97, 98, 99, 100.
Cheater!
Very good sport, Applejack.
Okay, so basically we then get a montage of them continuing the games, and Rainbow Dash has constantly used her wings, but then the final event pretty much crosses the line with Applejack.
Only 'cause you cheated. What? You used your wing power to help you win over half those contests.
Sounds like sour apples to me.
Are you saying you didn't use your wings? Well, no.
But you never said I couldn't use my wings.
I didn't think I needed to tell you to play fair.
I still would have won even without my wings.
Huh. Rude.
Rabbit.
How? Tomorrow's the annual running of the leagues. I challenge you to race me.
Easy.
Hold on. There is one condition. The point is to run. So no wings allowed.
No wings.
Ouch.
No problem.
Wow, way to lose all the like. Okay, time out. Okay, wait a second. When did it become fall in Ponyville? I mean, the first 2 episodes start off in the summer, and last time I checked, like 2 episodes ago, they were cleaning up winter to enter spring. So when the hell does fall show up?
Yeah, we're gonna be late for the race. Why are you so excited about this?
So just when you thought the Spike was going to be announced, guess what Pinkie Pie is?
For without it, the autumn leaves of the winter jam would never fall. So get ready, Pony. The running of the leaves will begin in 5 minutes.
Okay. So Applejack stretches, and of course rivalry ensues.
Wait for the Iron Pony.
The Iron Pony, you mean?
So, Applejack, you ready to win second place?
I'm ready to run a good, clean race.
Yeah,
You are not allowed to use your wings.
I could win this race with both wings tied behind my back.
Trussed up like a turkey. Well, a turkey you can't fly, that is.
Very fun.
So then we actually get a pretty shocking twist.
Pinkie Pie?
Hey, Spike, what's up? Oh, wait, it's me.
Oh no. No. But then we probably get a badass twist in this episode.
What tarnation are you doing up here?
I'm racing.
And Rainbow Dash acts accordingly.
What, Twilight? I'm not joking.
Gee, that explains number 42 over her cutie mark.
What? ask me if you're well, you're an egghead. I am not an egghead. I am well-read. Egghead.
But have you ever run a race?
Well, no, but I...
Well, I have. Like, seriously, I've actually been in my school's cross-country team. Unfortunately, though, I didn't do so well. Well, I did well at running, but like, what happened is to me, like, every time we go into a race, I run real fast. I'd probably be, like, either at the head of the pack or somewhere, like, at, like, the top 10, top 5, like, I don't know, somewhere, like, above, like, the top 20, and then I would run out all my energy, and the next thing I know would be, like, behind the pack.
You know a lot about running.
And do you know this from...
Books. I've read several on the subject.
Would you read The Egghead's Guide to Running?
Okay. Remember how I said I now find Rainbow Dash to be tolerable? Well, let's just say you can start throwing that knowledge right out the window.
Did you stretch out your eye muscles to warm up?
Yeah, Rainbow. Way to insult one of your best friends. That's nice.
Scoff if you must, Rainbow, but the running of the leaves is a Ponyville tradition. And since I'm here to learn, I've decided I should experience it myself.
Well, I think that's just dandy, Twilight. Good luck.
Yeah, see you at the finish line tomorrow. All right, Pony, are you ready? Get set.
Alright, so the race pretty much begins.
Welcome to the official coverage of the running of the week. You know, Spike, despite its name, police don't do any of the actual running. That's left to My Little Pony.
Why, yes, Pinky. It's the running of the ponies that causes the leaves to fall.
Crazy me.
Alright, so pretty much this is kind of like the horse races, and trust me, my sister was actually obsessed with them. So if she was actually doing this episode with me, she'd probably be interested in this.
These two ponies have...
Fast forward a bit. Oh my god. Seriously, I can't concentrate and review this episode with Pinkie Pie and Spike constantly narrating. Like, I know they're commentating on the action, but come on! Let me do my job, damn it! Alright, so Rainbow Dash tried to pour on the speed that Okay, anyway, so Rainbow Dash pours on the speed, and Applejack trips over a rock, and she thinks that Rainbow Dash did it on purpose.
I don't believe it.
I know.
And of course, then Twilight tries to put her senses back together and says that Rainbow Dash didn't do it.
She did not.
She did too.
She did not. And if you slowed down and looked where you're going, like me, you'd see that you tripped over a rock.
What? Oh, hayseed. Now I've got a lot of ground to make up to catch Rainbow.
Just be careful.
You know, I should probably take Twilight's advice, because giving something all over the way, I know she's going to say it later, but she's pacing herself. And honest to God, I think I should start doing that more. Oh! Oh my god, fucking commentator! I want to smack these... Oh my god.
Okay, let's get back to the race.
Okay, so Rainbow Dash manages...
This race isn't over yet.
It is for you.
So Rainbow Dash catches up and then she trips over. And pretty much like the last scenario, she thought that Applejack...
Don't believe it. Applejack tricked me. Don't you ponies ever look where you're going? You tripped on a stump. See?
Oh, I see. A big cheater is what I see.
Rainbow Applejack would never cheat.
And besides, you just tripped over a stump, okay? I mean, did you think that Applejack had psychic powers? I mean, seriously, she's an art pony, for God's sake. Hey, did you think that she used her rope to get... had a magically appearing stump in front of you? Yeah, that kind of reminds me when I was around, like, 5th grade. How I confused everyone for being a cheater. It was stupid. God, I was pitied.
It was just an accident. Sure it was. I mean, yeah, I'm sure it was.
Okay,
Remember,
so at first Twilight brings her to her senses, and then...
But the rules have changed, and two can play it that game.
What did she do? Rainbow Dash, last time I checked, you were the one who used the wings in the first place. So here's a thought, maybe if you didn't act like such a big goddamn cheater in most of the events, none of this wouldn't be happening. God, the characters are... let me do my fucking job! I just want to get up on that balloon and slash the...
Now, in a hot dog eating contest, it can make them doggies nice and slippery, but quickly answer for mustard. How about you, Spike?
Not to mention the commentary, to be honest. The reason... The only problem is that while the commentary to most people... To me, I feel like the commentary between Spike and Pinkie Pie is just irritating. I mean, if they get the same guys who did Howard and Kreese from Mad World, then it would be really, really hilarious.
Hey, it's Rainbow.
So then Rainbow actually decides to cheat. What a bitch. And then Applejack decides to cheat as well. Okay, I am going to fast forward through most of this because the rest of the time...
Hey, Rainbow. Shouldn't you be up ahead? I'm sure to win now. Except that all the other racers just passed you. Oh, where's that?
Okay, I'm fast forwarding through most of the race because the rest of the race, I'm not kidding here, is just Applejack and Rainbow Dash constantly cheating and are constantly thwarting each other all throughout the rest of the race. That's literally what rest of the race is like. Just Applejack and Rainbow Dash cheating, and they continue to do it on each other until no end. And then they fall off a cliff, but they live.
Forgive me, girls. I know I'm not an athlete, but shouldn't the running of the leaves actually involve running?
You know, I think Twilight's right.
You do?
Yeah. If you want to beat me, you better.
Alright, so Applejack and Rainbow Dash continue. Oh my god. Please, Pinkie Pie, shut up. Okay, so they make it to the finish line, and here's the big shock. They cheat some more!
I won! No, I won! I won! You tied! Tied? For first?
Ooh, what a big shocker. Yeah, seriously, was there any even surprise? Also considering the fact that we just saw many of the other ponies pass them in an earlier scene, was it really going to be all that big of a surprise?
Well, then who won?
But then we do actually get probably the best twist of this episode.
You?
Oh no, but I did get 5th place, which is rather good considering I've never run a race before.
Actually, I remember... Well, going back to my cross-country team, I actually remember I actually ended up in 5th at one point in the race. Like, I actually gave out these cards and I ended up getting 5th. Because, pretty much like that episode, like Twilight, I pretty much, like, paced myself. Don't forget to mention I've been up since, like, 2 in the morning.
How's that even possible? You ran so slow and looked at the scenery.
Exactly. I paced myself, just like my book said. Then at the end, when all the other ponies were worn out, I sprinted to the finish.
I don't believe it. Twilight beat us.
Well, with all your horsing around, it was quite easy.
You're right, Twilight. Our behavior was just terrible. We weren't very good sports. Sounds to me like an important lesson was learned.
And Princess Celestia shows up.
What are you doing here?
Fall is one of my favorite seasons, so I came to celebrate the running of the leaves.
I'm sorry you had to see us being such poor sports, Princess.
That's all right, Applejack. Any pony can get swept up in the excitement of competition.
It's important to remember that the friendship is always more important than the competition.
Exactly, Twilight. Now, unfortunately, because the two of you were busy tricking each other instead of shaking down leaves, many of the lovely trees in Equestria are still covered.
Why, Princess, I bet we can knock those leaves down for you lickety-split. What do you think, friend? Want to go for another run?
I'd love to stretch my legs.
So the episode ends with Applejack and Rainbow Dash running through the leaves in good friendship. So that was Fall of Withers, and I'm sorry to say this, but compared to all the previous episodes I reviewed, this was a giant step back. I mean, when you think about it, I'm just not really sure what the idea of this was. I mean, to be fair, the best part of the episode was the way that Applejack and Rainbow Dash has pretty much faced each other off, both the first time and in the race. I mean, that part I did enjoy. But I'm sorry, the commentating between Pinkie Pie and Spike is not funny. I don't find it entertaining. I find it irritating. And everything about the episode, I mean, there wasn't a bit, and I did enjoy the moral and such, but again, it's just a few things I just can't really seem to let slide. So honestly, compared to all the previous episodes I reviewed, this one, I'm sorry, I do find it enjoyable, but in all honesty, compared to previous episodes I reviewed, this is just one giant step back. Okay, it's not that far of a step back, but gone from like the A ranges to a B minus. I'm sorry. So I'm Flucan Gamer, and in the next episode, we will take a look at... Oh my god, why can't I remember these episode titles? Well, yeah, see you in episode 14.